Noisy Pixel.
In RPGs, there's a lot that should go into story DLC, and that includes giving players enough content to satisfy them since they are supporting the title after the credits roll. There are different ways to approach how story DLC should be delivered, but Bandai Namco decided to double down on their huge RPG adventure, Ni no Kuni 2: The Revenant Kingdom, with story DLC that requires players to complete tasks that they might have passed up on. This is Noisy Pixel's review for Ni no Kuni 2: The Lair of the Lost Lord. First off, in order to jump into the Lair of the Lost Lord story DLC, players should complete the game at least one time through. Evidently, a new dungeon has emerged near Evermore, and the new king and his party must venture through the depths of a labyrinth as they solve the mystery of what evil force has created this place. Basically, the labyrinth is just floors and floors of dungeons, similar to the ones you saw in the Dream Door dungeons, so you can see why I felt that going through were a waste of time. And I wish that they created a proper dungeon for this DLC, but it just wasn't there. However, the monsters do have unique skills, and loot is worth the hours you spend traveling through the dungeon's mini halls. While exploring, the player will hit certain story walls in the dungeon that require them to play extra story missions, which ultimately unlocks the best things about the DLC, the martial method attacks. These attacks add new skills to the characters, such as an extra dodge, and also make some of the tougher battles a little easier to manage if the skills are used properly. I enjoyed that I could effectively make each character different and give them their own individual methods so that I could switch between them in battle and use them all. Additionally, the DLC opens up new side quests involving Brody and a token. These quests will take you to see familiar faces, but they will require you to meet certain goals. Ultimately, the Lair of the Lost Lord DLC gives players quests to complete other quests that they might have not done their first time through the game, such as completing the Dream Door side quests or leveling up their kingdom. Depending on how far you are in the game, players can expect over 10 hours of extra gameplay, as well as more if they want to play on optional difficulty settings. I enjoyed the DLC for giving me a chance to hang out with these characters again and go on a new adventure. However, the game lacks new voice dialogue scenes and just reuses dungeons and enemy assets. The martial method steals the show and makes the game's awesome battle system even better, and the new side quests are a nice addition. Regardless of what the content is, the Lair of the Lost Lord has a lot of it and will easily satisfy fans of the game and give them hours of more gameplay in this world, even if it's just the bare minimum. Noisy Pixel is giving Ni no Kuni 2: The Lair of the Lost Lord DLC a 7 out of 10. Noisy Pixel is ran by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our feature content, and check out our website at noisypixel.net.